We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Noles headed quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give is to Williams. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. And the Seminoles are marching down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoy. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dances away. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Good right down the boulevard. They're now up 9-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it on the outside. Off to the races. Touchdown, Bama! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, happening in college football this weekend. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Noles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Hit as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Lead now 5 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Hampton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run it from the gun. He's loose. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Young. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Leaves it with the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The pull and throw off the RPO.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Dome. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Alabama will get the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the marker is Horton. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The sure hands, it's Cuevas. There he goes! They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's got him. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. To throw, it's Castellanos. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Alabama ready to put